Hey there, welcome back to Spirit Wings, where you can find all things tarot, magic, and well-being for your real life. I'm Valerie Friend, and I am glad you are here because we are going to be doing money magic throughout the entire month of January. Capricorn loves all the things resources, and this month is going to get you on a great start to a new year. My grandmother used to say, take care of your pennies and your dollars will take care of themselves. So given inflation and this simple spell that was taught to me by my teacher, Thea Moonstone, I'm going to use dimes instead of pennies. Dimes are actually smaller than pennies and they add up quickly. And besides that, I love working in base 10 because the math is easy. So what you're going to need for this working is super simple. All you need is like a dish or a bowl or a container of some sort. I have this beautiful dish that was gifted to me by Tamara Johnson, and I'm going to be using that. A lot of times I'll use my little cauldron for conjuring money, but I just had this beautiful gift that I got for Yule, and I wanted to use that. So you're going to need that. And you're going to need an initial collection of dimes. You know, go through your drawers and your car cup holders and your wallet. And don't forget to dredge the bottom of your purse. Look in the couch cushions. Pick a drawer that you would never think you would find a dime in and see if there's a dime there. Go around and do a nice, thorough search and gather them. Gather them together. Feel the weight of them in your hand. Some additional things that you can use is you can work with a fortune or good luck deity or goddess. I am working with La Fortuna. I found this beautiful picture on the web, and I loved the way the coins looked like dimes coming out of her cornucopia. If you choose to work with her, you might want to get a little cornucopia. I made this one for Mabon this last year, so I'm going to put this with my dime magic as well. If you don't want to work with Fortuna, there are tons of goddesses you can work with, or deities, I should say. Lakshmi, Ganesh, Mercury. If you're an angel person, you can work with Barakiel. Your patron deity is fine. You can just ask her to turn her attention to the prosperity vibe, and she will bless you. You might also want to add, as I always do, some tarot punch. The Wheel of Fortune is the super potent card for good luck, fortunes coming to you seemingly out of thin air, serendipity, all things sort of magically delicious. Now for the magic. So the first thing you're going to do, always, 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 is to cleanse and consecrate the space of your working. So you just want to give your vessel a little clean. You can do this in the dishwasher. I tend to hand wash my vessels because I like to touch them and really get in touch with the energy of the object. You can, and then you want to clear it energetically. You can do this with smoke. You can do this with salt water. You can sprinkle it with salt and then take it outside and brush it and offer it to the mother. But I want to show you a super, super easy, on the fly way to clear and consecrate that is with you all the time, and you can do it with anything in any moment because you always have it with you, and it's your breath. So how you do this is you put your vessel in your non-dominant hand, so the hand that you do not write with, and then we're going to clear it with our breath. Any yogi will tell you that your breath is absolute magic, and it is. So then you want to charge it or consecrate it with prosperity, for abundance, for money, for free time, for any sort of resources you're calling in. You put it in your dominant hand, And you do the same thing. And then you bless it. You can bless things. You do not need any special certification, qualification. You don't need any letters after your name. You don't need a college degree. You can just bless anything that you want. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot. All you need to do now is round up your dimes. So you just gather them up from every place, from the 4 directions. Look in some unusual places and see if they come to you, and start putting them in your vessel. And ask for more dimes to be brought to you. And I always like to add from known and unknown sources. So I want to be magically surprised by where I find dimes. That just gives it a little extra Wheel of Fortune yummy goodness to me. So watch out for the dimes. Tune your dial to the dime channel and be on the lookout for dimes. Real dimes, of course, but then all things representing dimes. So you're going to be looking for tens. I like to look for, the 10 cents at the end of a check or a PayPal deposit. Tens showing up in general. Signs, license plates, billboards, on your phone when you look down and you see a 10 somewhere in the time. I think that that's really interesting. 10:10 in the morning and 10:10 at night are superpower times. So you might want to put a little alarm on your phone, and when it goes off, you just say a little money prayer. I also like to look for 10% discounts during this time. Then I want you to write a prayer or incantation and say, as the light increases, so shall my money. We are in this time, January, all the way through till June, summer solstice. The light is incrementally increasing every single day. As the light increases, so shall my money. Say it as often as you think it. You might not even be standing anywhere near your dimes, but you can conjure this visually in your mind's eye. As the light increases, so shall my money. Don't forget to add the other words. It doesn't have to just be money. As the light increases, so shall the time I have to spend on my side gig that will bring me extra resources. As my connections grow and my network flourishes, so shall my bank account increase. Take it where you want it to go. You are the creatrix of your spell work. You have dominion over this magical working. Take it seriously. If you want to make this devotional, something you do over and over again, I suggest praying over your dimes, actually going to your altar or your windowsill and doing your little incantation first thing in the morning and last thing at night, or first thing upon waking and last thing before you go to sleep, depending, some of us work night shift and we need to make allowances. So that's it. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try the Magic Dime spell. And I would love it if you reported back on your results. If you're feeling super bold, you could go to our Facebook group, Tarot for Real Life, and do a little picture or even a little video showing me your vessel and the dimes you've collected, and then reporting back and letting us know how it's going. But certainly for yourself, write this down in your grimoire. Keep track of it. What are you noticing? Where are the messages coming from? All those kind of things. If you add things to your altar, make a little note in your notebook. I added this and it turned out great. Keep your magic flowing with your soul, your intention, your super awesome and very unique je ne sais quoi. You can subscribe and hit the bell, because all through January, we are going to do prosperity spells. We're going to be doing magic to support our financial well-being. And I think we all could use a little more help with that. Thank you so much for joining.